What's up YouTube? For this video, we're going to test this method to see if we can remove this old oil stain from this shirt. I was eating a barbecue sandwich when I guess I kind of spilled or splattered some juices from the inside of the sandwich. The sandwich was bomb, but it left me with this residual stain. I made the assumption that I could have just thrown this shirt in the wash and the dry like normal and be done with it. But unfortunately, after taking it out of the dryer, it left me with this settled in residual oil/grease stain. So being the resourceful person that I am, I decided to YouTube search a tutorial on how to remove oil stains from your shirt. And to my surprise, a lot of the results came up to use these household items right here. So in this video, I thought I'd give it a try to see if it really works. So here's my take on removing these oil stains. Let's give it a try and let's get into it. So here's the materials that I'll be using for this project. Of course, I have my dirty shirt right here. I have some dishwashing liquid or dish soap. This is the Dawn brand in particular. You have some baking soda. You have a toothbrush. And then just a piece of cardboard to help protect your working surface. Alright, so here is my workstation. As I mentioned, I'll be using this cardboard piece just to protect my table. Here is my shirt with the stains. Not sure if the camera is going to pick it up, but I have about 5 or 6 little oil blotches right here. So what I'm going to do to set up is I'm going to fold the shirt so that the back part is tucked away. And I'm only going to have the front part of the shirt over the cardboard. That way, whatever I'm going to be putting on the shirt doesn't leak to the back side. Only the front side where the oil stains are. Alright, first step is I'm going to be applying the dish soap. I'm just going to add a little blob of it. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Just going to add a little blob of it right over the stain like that. Yeah, I pretty much just put a little blob, like a tiny little puddle's worth, I guess. So that's step 1. All right, step 2 is I'm going to be using my toothbrush to put a little pressure on there. I'm going to use the back side of the brush actually, just because I don't want to use the hard bristles quite yet. So I'll be using the flat end of my toothbrush to do some gentle circular motions over the stain. I'm thinking this is just to help the soap penetrate through the fabric and into the stain itself. Again, I'm applying just mild to moderate pressure, definitely not hard or aggressive pressure or anything like that. And I'm intentionally staying within the boundaries of the stain. I'm not smearing it all over the place or anything because I'm concerned I don't want to spread the stain, so I'm just going to contain it within its boundaries. Alright, after having done that, at this point it's starting to have a little bit of a foaming action. Alright, next step is I'm going to be sprinkling some baking soda over the stains. I'm just eyeballing it here, but I would say I'm putting like a medium amount. Also another puddle's worth of baking soda on each spot. Alright, next step, I'm going to use my toothbrush again, but this time the bristle end to mix the solution. For this step, I'm using the bristle part of it because I'm thinking that I should be using the bristles to agitate the stain a little more and to help mix the dish soap and this baking soda together. But I'm still applying very light pressure. I'm not digging hard at all because I don't want to damage the fabric. Other tutorials have said that this step should leave a pasty solution. I'm kind of getting a very subtle pasty solution, but I don't know if my ratio is off. I have maybe a lot more baking soda than the other videos had, or maybe not enough soap. Either way, what my solution appears like is it's a little pasty, but it's definitely more on the clumpy side of things. I'm pretty much just spending maybe 20 to 30 seconds on each spot. Alright, so we just applied both the dish soap and the baking solution. I think I'm going to let this sit for about 30 minutes just to let all the substances interact with one another in hopes to further break down the old stains. Alright, 30 minutes later, now let's move on to the next step. I'm going to transport this over to the laundry area. I think what I want to do next is I want to dump this freestanding baking soda into the trash. I just feel like I don't want to put this in the washing machine. Just personal preference. Let's see. I'll probably just leave whatever stays on, but I am just gonna dump whatever's free hanging or loose hanging. All right, for this next step, I want to add some laundry detergent over those spots. Just got my little soap right there. Just kind of hit those spots a few times. At this point, just got a little laundry detergent on there. Just gonna do a very quick little scrub. With all this baking soda, I don't even know where those spots are exactly anymore, but we'll see what happens. And now it's time to throw it in the washing machine. In terms of the settings, this shirt is a 100% cotton shirt, so I will just be using the cotton settings. In terms of the water, the wash instructions on the tag says cold water. I also want to use cold water because I am concerned that hot water will shrink the shirt, so I will be using it cold water. So cold, cotton, start. We'll wait for the time and we'll check back in a bit. All right, washer is done. Time to throw it in the dryer. Let's throw this in the dryer for a bit. In terms of settings, I do want to go tumble dry low, just because, again, I just want to treat this as a delicate item. So tumble dry low, start. All right, now that we're back, let's check out the results. The question is, does dish soap and baking soda really help eliminate old grease/oil stains on your shirt? And the answer is almost. I was actually pleasantly surprised at how well the trick actually worked. I'll admit that I was skeptical at first when I saw a bunch of YouTube videos doing it and making praise of it, but for this shirt right here, it actually did a decent job. I'll say that it actually worked about 90%, so not perfect, but it does make the shirt look a lot better. So unfortunately, it was not a perfect fix. If you really look at it up close, not sure if the B-roll is going to pick it up right here, but basically in the bright light, you can still see a residual oil stain still there. Again, way better than it was beforehand, but not quite perfect. Again, I would say that at least for one go round, it did about 90%, maybe 90 to 95% of the work. So I'm actually wondering that if I did do this trick maybe 1 or 2 more times again, repeat the process a little bit more, that it would in fact eventually make it 100% gone. That's probably something I'm going to try later. But for this video, I just wanted to do one go around just to show you guys the results of doing one attempt. So just a few quick disclaimers / considerations here. For one, this method was applied to this shirt, which is made of 100% cotton. So these results only apply to cotton materials. I'm not sure if this dish soap and baking soda trick will work with other types of fabrics, so take that as you will. And second of all, I'm not sure if this trick will work with other types of stains. I only applied this trick to an oil / grease stain specifically, so when it comes to other stubborn stains like wine or chocolate or things like that, take these results with a grain of salt. With that being said, my next video will be to see if I can revive this sweater from Lululemon. I'll be trying another tutorial type of video to see if I can revive this piece right here. So if you're interested in seeing how that goes, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Let me know in the comments below if you have any particular methods that you use to clean oil stains off of your clothes, or if you have any tips or tricks that are helpful or not helpful, please share in the comments below. If you made it this far in the video, please do me a huge favor, hit that like button, it'll help me out a lot. And consider subscribing for more content on styles, sneakers, and science. While you're at it, check out my other tutorial related videos here or here. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.